Hello, my name's Adrian Huckin. I'm the Executive Director of Corporate Services with Mellin Homes. Our aim at Mellin Homes has been for some years now to have an inclusive culture free from discrimination across the business, and diversity and inclusion is at the heart of everything that we do. We were very fortunate a few years back to be the first association in Wales to work with Tai Pow to achieve the QED award, and that was back in 2018. The QED Leaders Pilot Project, as it's known, again is the first in Wales, and I'm pleased to say that Mellin Homes is again co-producing that with Tai Pow. We, as part of the award, we have to embark on a practice report, and you will hear from colleagues the achievements we've made over the past couple of years. Finally, the positive relationships that we've fostered, particularly with Tai Pow during the course of this co-productive approach, has had real tangible benefits with regards to the future development of the award in particular, in terms of reflection of what's worked and what's not worked.
Part of the QEDL award was ensuring that we have a practice project we're supposed to work with. The practice project we decided on is the diversity in recruitment, which will be covered by picking out particular protected characteristics, including disability, race, and gender, especially within the maintenance team. What we then did was try to see all the actions we could take to help us meet or increase our diversity. Things like ensuring that we had an accessible building, and we took care of accessible needs. One of the other things we also did was make sure we get people from diverse backgrounds to apply.
Over the last year, we've made a number of changes to our recruitment practices at Mellin. We've amended the wording we use to ask candidates for EDI information when they create a profile, and we give assurance that the data is collected for genuine purposes that allow us to track, trend and act upon the responses provided. We've updated our branding images to reflect the greater diversity of our workforce. Prominent EDI wording appears on all of our recruitment adverts that begins, "Everyone is welcome here," and focuses on valuing individuals for who they are as well as what they can do. We run our language through gender decoder software for recruitment adverts, job descriptions and recruitment packs to reduce the potential for subtle bias in the wording. Applications are anonymous when they're reviewed by hiring managers, and this is to reduce the potential for unconscious bias in the decision-making process. At Mellin, we apply the Rooney Rule, which means that we guarantee interviews to non-white or disabled applicants who meet the shortlisting criteria for the job. We ask applicants to tell us if they require any adjustments during the recruitment process, and we act upon these where requested. Candidates are given advance notice of interview questions if they prefer to have it, so that they're able to give the best account of themselves during their interviews. And we've made greater use of residents on our recruitment panels to give us a different perspective.
We've published good news stories relating to EDI on our websites and social media. These include the support given to a disabled tenant, the help in fundraising for a girls' football team in relation to International Women's Day, and details given on our gender pay gap. We've also published a more prominent EDI section on our website where you can find details on our EDI action plan, our Deeds Not Word pledge and Anti-Racism Wales pledge.
So something I think was really positive that Mellin has done in recent times is they've carried out a comparison of regional census data to look at protected characteristics in the local area, and that allowed them to compare it to residents, staff and the board, and then you could have a look then to see if it reflected, the board reflected what the local residents and indeed the local area had. And once of course you know how your board reflects your clients, you're able to take positive action to make sure that that reflection does take place.
An incentive recently adopted by Mellin is in collaboration with the University of South Wales, and it's working in partnership with the MBA Global programme, which is the Masters of Business Administration, offering students from overseas the opportunity to gain some work experience in companies. And we've recently taken on a student in the people team and the learning development administration giving them an opportunity to experience work life within the organisation whilst undertaking a project and making a difference here at Mellon. The student that we've currently taken on is from India and is with us for 4 to 6 months, and we hope to continue the programme and offer other students opportunities across the organisation.
So we've worked really hard to get the data that we need in terms of our colleagues in relation to EDI, and the uptake has been great, and what that's meant is that we've had a lot more disclosure about people with disability, and that means that we can now much more effectively plan for services for colleagues.
One of the things we've done is that we now include a questionnaire for all interviewed candidates, asking them what they felt about our diversity, our inclusivity and our approach to disabilities. And this will give us a really good opportunity to develop how we recruit and interview people. One of the really great things I think we've done is to develop a focus group of staff from different backgrounds, from our diverse staff group, and staff with disabilities, because they can tell us their real lived experience of working in Mellon, and it's great if they can make suggestions for improvement as well.